Hello, I made a tiny little pouch out of some trash, and this is a video about it. So I went to the farmer's market and they put my things in this little plastic bag before I could ask not for a plastic bag. Today I'm just gonna make this into something new. I'm not usually a fan of yarn, but we make do with what we have. Um, and I only have these really little scissors because I flew in an airplane to get to the farmer's market. And I'm going to be attempting to use my 3.75 millimeter hook today. I'm going to see what I can come up with. Now that I've done much chopping, I have much string. Much string. Tiny snip snips. I did a lot of tiny snip snips. It's not the most even, but it's roughly an inch. I try not to go under an inch wide, because then it would be too weak. But now I'm just balling it up to see how much I have. I'm kind of thinking of going for like one of those little like treasure bags, a little trinket bag or basket. Because I think that would be really cute with the barn. Teeniest ball. It is complete. So I may be able to make very very tiny object. Maybe. We'll see. I think I'm gonna go with like it's sitting on the table just like unraveling because it's plarn. This is what it does. I like to make plastic bag material into rope twine stuff, ideally, but I can't do that with my hands anymore because I used them up. So whenever I do that motion, I get joint pain. So I have to make a tool for that, which I can't do like on the go. But I should be able to just crochet with a little bit of yarn and hope that it's not too stretchy that it like snaps. And I think I'm going to go for a circle shape to try and minimize the holes that are in it. So if you want to use it for tiny trinkets, that they won't fall out. Look at that's not supposed to happen. But that happens with yarn. It pulled out really thin, so I have to be really careful that it doesn't snap. Also, why is it tying itself in a knot? I'm almost done with my little circle. So this will be the base of the thingy. Should I just like snap this and make it? Well, it's being pretty strong at the moment, so we'll see if it snaps or not. So scared. Okay, it got in there, and I think I want to do one more. So this is my circle. Wow, there you go. I don't have enough to make anything bigger than this, but this is also like the perfect size for what I'm envisioning. And so now I'm just going to make the sides and see how far I can get with the sides. I did. I know. I am undoing to the beginning of the row since I don't have enough plastic to finish the row. There it is, smooth. All right. So we've got little basket. It's just a tiny little bowl. And I think I want to put some purple on there. So I'm stealing this purple string from Zoe. And I'm just gonna make a little top for this basket bag thingy for your little tiny bits. If I could record a little bit of that process. I think I'm going to do 2 stitches per plastic stitch to account for the difference in size of stitches. Okay, so I apparently didn't need to do double stitches, so I'm just gonna undo that. If you do too many stitches, it'll go like that instead of up. All right, I have crocheted up a few rows, and now I'm going to do a single crochet around the top so that it is like a finished edge, and then we can use these holes to thread a drawstring. Okay, now it would be really cute to use like a piece of the plastic as the little drawstring, but this shit's weak. So I'm stealing another yarn that from Zoe. This one's black. And I think I want to have enough loop. Roll away. I want to have enough loop that the string can like be tied to something else so you can carry your little pouchy dude. So I'm gonna give it some extra length. And then I'm gonna I can just weave it with my darning needle. So we'll do that. Just in and out between the stitches. All right. We have our little stringy, and then gotta tie little knots in the ends of the string so that it doesn't fray and it's cute. I don't know if that's a good example. See, it's a little tassel. And then you have the bag, and it cinches up, and then it opens, and you can put the random rusty thing you found on the sidewalk. You put it in there. Shoop. Tie it to your little belt. Do whatever you want. But yeah. Ah! Tiny little sack.